Once again, welcome to Math 103. I wanted to just do a little quick video on navigation here. So you land here on the announcements page when you come into Blackboard, and so hopefully you will be seeing this video if you come over here to start here. That video is not actually on here yet, so it'll be added. But here are some initial tasks to just get oriented with the course. Welcome video. Actually, it's from last spring, but it's still good. Go read the syllabus. Also, so if you click there, you get here. Here's a video of me reviewing a syllabus. Again, it was from last spring, but the weights and the items haven't changed. The written syllabus is up here, and so then you can check out all these things. VoiceThread. We will have presentations and introductions. So if things are collapsed, you can just come over here and open them up. And this has links to VoiceThread. So if you go to VoiceThread, get an account as it mentions, and then you'll want to use this other link here, this link, to get to our class, Topics in Math, Fall 2020. And what you should find there if you get in is a Topics in Math, Who I Am video. Notice the beard here, no beard here. Let's see, so that's the voice threads. There's a quick introduction here to Desmos, graphing tool we'll use. A little video, you can watch that. Communication protocols, technology, and then on to module 1. Now you won't see all these. They have these here because I've made them unavailable, but this is project based, and so each module you'll just click on the module, learning objectives, your action list, and so here are due dates. Every module after this first one, you should have probably 5 things on here, because there will be a short presentation added to these, starting with module 2. That has to do with your final project. To make sure you get started on that and you've looked at it and so forth, so you don't put it off till the last week. You get thinking about it and working on it a bit. Every module has a little prelude. Again, you can open it up if it's closed. Some videos just to kind of set the scene. Instructional content. Each one should have some sort of instructional content. Maybe videos, maybe practice, maybe combination of things. So here I have some videos in this folder, and here's some interactive practice. So for instance, if I click on that, it goes to another page, and I can do a pop-up window on looking at graphs here. So there's something with graphs, and if here's some stuff with slopes. This has one thing here. I don't know if they all just have one item. Let's look at no, this has quite a few different things. So slopes from tables, but the idea is you can do this interactive practice, and that should help you on quizzes. Okay, let's see. So let me go back. So that was the instructional content. We'll have a discussion board with each module. So again, I can open this up. you pick one thing to work on. You do 250 words, and let's see. I feel like, oh, okay. So I feel like something here is missing a little bit. If we go to the discussion board, I'll fix that up. So that's part of the reason I do this video at last minute, is to make sure we're not missing anything. But I think it's missing this part right here, so I'll add that in. But here's if you just go to the discussion board itself, you'll see that assignment, that module 1 discussion board. So we'll go back to module 1 here. Like I say, I'll fix that up real quick. See, something appeared to be missing there. Then every module has a guided project, and this guided project, you have a description right here. Definitely the first few, they pretty much just tell you what to do, how to go through and make these things happen. So there are all these tasks here, and it goes through and you follow this. But what you have to do is you have to write it up. You have to explain what it is you've just done. So, you know, here's your project report. That part's at the end of each one of these. It tells you what to turn in. It has required items, and it has a grading rubric. You know, something you should think about when you do these is a person should be able to read this even if they've never read the description. Okay, they should be able to read your project even if they've never read this description. It should make sense to them. That's a big thing you want to remember when you create these projects. Okay, that's the project. There's an upload here. You just go to that and you attach your PDF document. If you're wondering about PDF, you know, you can make a Word document and then you just add or you just export it to PDF at that point. Back to module 1, and the last thing is quizzes, quiz resources and the quizzes. So here I have those same links again that were in the instructional content. Now you won't be able to see these right off. These are the links to quiz 1 and quiz 2, or well, quiz 1, attempt 1 and 2. So you can take the quiz once, you know, you'll click a link, you'll get a score, you'll get a little feedback with that score, and then you can come back here and take it again. And I just take the higher of the two. If you get higher on the first one, that's your high score. If you get higher on the second one, that's your high score. I just take the higher of the two, and so that's where the quizzes are. But every module, you know, pretty much has those things. So there will be those 4 things: the discussion, replying to at least 2 people on the discussion, completing the project, and taking a quiz. Every project, or sorry, every module 1 through 7 has that. Now in 2 through 7, they will probably, maybe not all of them, but they will have an added task of presentation using VoiceThread. That's a lot of the reason I have you do a VoiceThread introduction, is just to have you get used to it. And that has to do with the final project. Now the other module that is open is the final project, so you can go in here and see what that entails. You can get the project description and so forth. So that's the structure. Week after week we just go through these modules, and I think that's it. I think that's long enough, so we'll call that good.